Who's next?
Jay Z is setting Diddy up.
Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So if you're watching this, look at what you're doing to the kid, man.
It looks like Diddy's own son, Justin Combs, might be ready to reveal some explosive secrets, and it's about none other than Jay Z and Beyoncé. According to Justin, Jay and Bey completely abandoned Diddy, treating him like he was disposable and leaving him to take the fall. But here's the kicker. Justin claims that Jay and Beyoncé have dirtier secrets than Diddy, only no one's talking about it yet. So, has he had enough of their silence? Could he really be on the verge of exposing the power couple's well-guarded secrets? If there's truth to these claims, it could send shockwaves through the entire industry. Justin's accusations aren't just stirring up drama, they're threatening to reveal some of the most closely held secrets among Hollywood's elite. And if you think Diddy's recent troubles are just random, think again. This could be part of a much larger game, one where the real players, like Jay Z and Beyoncé, are doing everything to keep their status untouchable. And Justin's not pulling any punches. He's hinting that Jay Z and Beyoncé might have a lot more skeletons in the closet than anyone ever imagined. In fact, 50 Cent even hinted at this long ago. Think about it. Diddy and Jay have both been titans in the industry, dominating the scene side by side. But now that Diddy's facing headline-grabbing trouble, where are his powerful friends? Jay and Diddy had each other's backs for years, yet Jay and Bey went completely silent the moment things got rough for Diddy. Could they have been waiting for the perfect time to cut ties? Justin seems to think so. He's suggesting that Diddy is being sacrificed to protect others higher up in the hierarchy. Jay Z and Beyoncé have worked hard to maintain carefully polished images, presenting themselves as untouchable and above the drama. But what if it's all a facade? Some are speculating that Jay might even be using Diddy's downfall to keep the spotlight off his own past, shielding himself from scrutiny while Diddy takes the heat. Is this all smoke and mirrors, or are we about to witness one of the biggest reveals in the industry? These are people who've built empires, and let's be real, you don't get to that level without making a few shady moves. What if Diddy, with all his controversies, became the perfect fall guy to divert attention? Here's where things take a thrilling turn. Justin Combs might have insight into exactly what Jay Z and Beyoncé are hiding. Insiders are hinting that the couple has been involved in high-stakes business deals that would set headlines on fire if exposed. Imagine secret partnerships, offshore accounts, and favors exchanged with powerful figures. Then there are the whispers of backdoor dealings in the music industry, shady contracts, payoffs, artists being blacklisted, and tightly controlled careers. With Justin supposedly ready to reveal everything, we might see all those secrets come to light. If he truly spills, Jay Z and Beyoncé could be forced to answer for things they thought were buried for good. So, what's stopping Justin from exposing it all? He grew up in this world. He's seen things that will never make it into interviews or documentaries. Jay and Bey's association with Diddy is undeniable, from business collaborations to exclusive events and those mysterious, behind-closed-doors meetings. If Justin starts talking, he could unravel a whole network of secrets that would leave even the most seasoned industry players speechless. With Diddy facing these severe charges, the question on everyone's mind is, could Jay Z and Beyoncé be implicated as well? Is this potentially the beginning of the end for music's power couple? And if so, what dark secrets have they been concealing all these years? Diddy, who's been charged with racketeering, conspiracy, and trafficking, has pleaded not guilty and will remain in custody as he awaits his federal trial in New York. The looming question is, what's next for the 54-year-old music mogul? And what about the employees and associates allegedly entangled in this scandal? Damian Williams, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, the prosecutor behind Diddy's indictment, was cryptic when asked if additional charges could be filed against Diddy or others. "I can't rule anything out. Anything's possible," Williams stated. "The investigation is very active and ongoing, and if you know anything about how this office works, you know developments are definitely on the horizon. The stage is set, and the implications could be enormous for Diddy and potentially others in his orbit. Could this truly shake the foundations of the industry's most powerful partnerships? Stay tuned as this investigation continues to unfold. But I can't say for sure just yet, Williams said, leaving things wide open. Meanwhile, several of Diddy's former employees have reportedly been speaking with prosecutors. According to someone close to the investigation, at least one male witness, allegedly a former worker, may testify soon, and the accounts being shared are rumored to go even deeper than the allegations in this week's indictment. Prosecutors reveal that they've already interviewed over 50 victims and witnesses. Prosecutor Medrano hinted that Diddy might not have been the only big name involved, suggesting it's likely Combs wasn't the only famous face in the room. Even 50 Cent has weighed in on Diddy's case, and it's becoming clear that his comments may be more than just a bit of shade. With each layer that unfolds, the implications seem to grow, and the possibility of further high-profile connections has everyone wondering what's next. Why? Because it all circles back to 50 Cent's long-standing feud with Jay Z. Jay has a unique way of staying in the spotlight, always managing to grab headlines no matter the situation. Since his rise to fame, Jay's life has been like a soap opera, full of drama that keeps people hooked. For over 2 decades, 50 Cent and Jay Z have been locked in this never-ending rivalry. It began in 1999 when 50 called out Jay in his track, How to Rob. Jay fired back in It's Hot, Some Like It Hot, with the now famous line, I'm about $1. What the F is 50 cents? That lyric was seen as Jay's attempt to dismiss 50 from the get-go. 50 didn't back down, though, and things escalated in 2002 when he dropped Be a Gentleman on his Guess Who's Back mixtape, directly telling Jay to watch what you say. Since then, the tension between them has only grown. So when 50 Cent speaks out about Diddy, it's more than just about Diddy. It's a way to throw shade back at Jay, too. This drama has roots that go back over 20 years, and every move 50 makes has layers that hint at his long-standing rivalry with Jay. For 50 Cent, keeping his beef with Jay Z alive is about more than just drama. It's about a deep-rooted rivalry that's shaped their careers. In hip-hop, the tension and competition run deep, and 50 Cent has built his reputation as someone who won't back down. Given the industry's history of shady dealings, it's no shock that people raise eyebrows when 50 makes accusations. What really fuels the speculation, though, is that despite being one of hip-hop's best-selling artists, 50 Cent has never won a Grammy. He's been vocal about it, too, often suggesting that the industry was rigged against him from the start. Meanwhile, Jay Z, with his 24 Grammy wins, represents a different kind of success. There's long been speculation that 50 believes Jay's powerful connections and influence have played a role in his Grammy wins and in keeping 50 sidelined. For 50, it's not just about personal success. It's about calling out a system he feels has worked against him while elevating his rivals. It's a fascinating dynamic. 50 Cent throws shade at Jay Z not just because of their long-standing feud, but because he genuinely believes Jay has been playing the industry's game on a whole different level, using every tactic to keep himself on top. As 50 climbed the ranks, he began to feel the industry had its favorites, and Jay Z was undoubtedly one of them. To 50, it seemed, Jay's success and connections overshadowed his own, sparking a rivalry that's lasted for decades. Even with Jay Z's long list of Grammy wins, 50 never backed down, openly challenging what he believes is a rigged, biased system. Rather than staying quiet, 50 pushed back, carving out his own path and proving he could make his mark on the industry, regardless of who was favored. The timeline of Jay Z and 50 Cent's relationship is complicated and layered, with moments of competition, respect, and tension that seem unlikely to ever fully resolve. Even now, 50 Cent seems to harbor some lingering feelings toward Jay Z. But over the years, he's come to realize that maybe the tension isn't solely about Jay. Despite their highs and lows, 50 hints that there might be something deeper, something neither he nor Jay can fully pinpoint, that fuels their rivalry. It's almost like an unresolved mystery that keeps them linked, even as it keeps them at odds. In stark contrast to this complex, simmering rivalry, last year's Super Bowl showcased unity and celebration in the rap community. 50 Cent took the stage with some of his favorite rap legends, like Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar. The energy was electric, and the performance reached new heights when Mary J. Blige joined in. It was a night of pure magic, a star-studded event that highlighted music's unique power to unite, even when personal rivalries linger in the background. In a recent interview with Big Boy's Neighborhood, 50 Cent shared some intriguing insights about events over the past year. Despite both he and Jay Z having built massive hip-hop empires, their relationship has never been especially close. This became even more evident when 50 hinted that Jay Z might have purposely left him out of the commercial for the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. "I got the call before the Pepsi ad went up," 50 explained, adding, "I wasn't in the ad because of Jay Z and them putting it together." When asked if he believed his exclusion was intentional, 50 responded, "No, I think they were saying the NFL had some issues with me. I don't know what those issues are. What is the issue? You see what I'm saying?" In typical 50 Cent fashion, he couldn't resist taking a playful dig at Jay Z's current style, likening it to that of renowned artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. 50 Cent didn't hold back, saying, "You imagine yourself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter." The Super Bowl halftime show, as part of Jay Z's multi-year deal with the NFL signed in 2019, has stirred up even more intrigue around Jay's connections. Notably, Jay Z, Beyoncé, and Diddy have been seen together more frequently, fueling speculation. Rapper DaBaby even shared on Club Shay Shay that he met Beyoncé at one of Diddy's infamous parties, leading people to wonder if her presence there might hint at something more. As the investigation into Diddy unfolds, federal agents reportedly found links pointing to Jay Z, further deepening the mystery surrounding this lawsuit. Adding to the buzz, Jaguar Wright recently spilled major tea, claiming there's leaked footage from Diddy's mansion revealing what allegedly goes down at these parties. While rumors about Diddy's legendary gatherings have circulated for years, Wright's claims suggest an even wilder scene, escalating the intrigue surrounding these high-profile connections. Jaguar Wright has introduced a thought-provoking angle to the ongoing conversations around Aaliyah's tragic passing. She suggests that, at the time of Aaliyah's death, Beyoncé was struggling to find her breakthrough as a solo artist, a challenge that allegedly shifted with Jay Z's influence. According to Jaguar, Aaliyah's untimely demise created an opening that helped propel Beyoncé into superstardom, solidifying her place as a beloved music icon. As Aaliyah's legacy continues, questions are now surfacing about how long certain individuals may have benefited from recurring tragedies, with fans increasingly calling for accountability. Many are rallying around Jaguar for her outspoken defense of Aaliyah's memory, advocating for justice to prevail for the late star. This is not the first time that Beyoncé and Jay Z have faced scrutiny over their perceived influence in the industry. Recently, Uncle Ron himself claimed that Beyoncé and Jay allegedly have little tolerance for artists who surpass their level of success, further fueling public intrigue and calls for transparency. Jay Z's name has once again surfaced in connection with the mysterious death of Kathy White. Remember when rumors spread years ago about Jay Z allegedly having a side relationship with someone named Kathy? Well, things took a shocking turn when news broke of Kathy's untimely death, sparking intense speculation and wild theories. While there hasn't been much concrete evidence linking Jay Z to her passing, the mystery deepened as few details ever emerged about Kathy White, who reportedly passed away under unusual circumstances in 2011. Now, journalist Liz Crone has reignited the conversation, claiming she spoke with Kathy shortly before her death. Liz has hinted that Jay Z's secrets might finally come to light, sparking a storm on social media. Adding to the intrigue, old blog posts have resurfaced with eyewitness claims of Kathy being spotted with both Jay Z and Diddy. With Diddy facing serious allegations, fans are now wondering if Jay Z could be next in line for scrutiny. Let's break down the story of Kathy White. In early September 2011, there was some quiet buzz in local news and celebrity blogs about a young woman named Kathy Coriana White. Some outlets went so far as to call her Jay Z's rumored mistress. But here's the thing, her passing barely made headlines because the media was all over Beyonce's surprise pregnancy announcement. Kathy's death seemed to fly under the radar, overshadowed by the night's big moment when Beyonce revealed her pregnancy. So, what do we know? Kathy Coriana White, a well-regarded fitness and beauty expert, was found dead in her Manhattan apartment on September 2, 2011. A Howard University graduate, Kathy was not only known for her beauty expertise but also had written for various online publications. She was CEO of her own public relations firm, White Label PR, making her a rising figure in her field. Adding to the intrigue, journalist Liz Crokin recently stirred up social media by revealing that she'd had a conversation with Kathy shortly before her passing. Liz has hinted that Jay Z's secrets might finally come to light, implying there's more to Kathy's death than what was initially reported. Combined with resurfaced eyewitness accounts that allegedly placed Kathy with Jay Z and Diddy, fans are now speculating about a possible connection between these new revelations and the ongoing allegations against Diddy. The official report on Kathy White's death cited an aneurysm as the cause, a tragic outcome for someone so young and accomplished. But there's more to the story. A year prior, Kathy had been tangled up in blog rumors, especially after Hollywood Street King, one of the original celeb gossip sources, claimed she was Jay Z's rumored side piece. The speculation kicked off after Kathy and model Claudia Jordan were reportedly seen in a Las Vegas nightclub, seated at a table with Jay Z and Diddy, or Puffy, as he was often called. These connections, highlighted by Jaguar Wright, have led some to wonder if the recent investigations into Diddy might eventually extend to Jay Z. Public reaction has been intense, with people sharing their thoughts online. One commenter reflected on their experience working in domestic violence, noting, "These experiences happen all too often, especially with this kind of power dynamic." Another commented, "We're in the season of revelation. So much is coming to light in such a short time. I wish Cassie strength and healing. We know Jay Z and Beyonce have a history of using their power. They've done it before, and it looks like they're doing it again to make this narrative disappear." For some, it seems the flood of revelations is creating a moment of reckoning for those who've long held power, leaving fans and followers eagerly watching to see if more secrets will surface. And now, same playbook, different chapter. Jaguar Wright's explosive appearance on Piers Morgan's show turned heads like never before. She didn't hold back, laying out previously unheard claims about the industry, covering everything from shady business moves to scandalous personal allegations involving Hollywood's power couple. The accusations were so intense that they sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving everyone buzzing about what might unfold next. Jaguar didn't spare anyone in her remarks, taking direct aim at major names like Diddy, Beyonce, Jay Z, Justin Bieber, and more. But her sharpest critiques were reserved for Diddy and Jay Z, whom she boldly labeled monsters, revealing she's been trying to blow the whistle on them for years. Now, with Diddy under intense scrutiny following his recent arrest and federal indictment, people are finally starting to tune in to Jaguar's warnings. "I've been screaming for 4 years about their shady dealings," she said, frustrated that no one took her seriously until Diddy was facing serious legal trouble. Suddenly, it feels like everyone's listening. Jaguar's words are echoing louder than ever, with fans and insiders alike finally opening their ears to the claims she's been making all along. Jaguar Wright's accusations have painted a vivid picture of a dark side within the industry, one that's becoming increasingly difficult to overlook. She's not just making wild claims, her words come from years of frustration, feeling as though she's been on a solitary mission to expose the truth. With Diddy now in the spotlight, Jaguar's warnings carry newfound weight. And she didn't stop there. Turning her attention to Jay Z, Jaguar had some pointed criticisms for the Roc Nation mogul, calling him out for his silence amid the ongoing Diddy scandal. She suggested he's trying to keep a low profile, seemingly avoiding any accountability while the industry around him is rocked by controversy. According to Jaguar, Jay Z is far more entangled in the drama than he's letting on, yet he's acting as though everything's normal while serious allegations are leveled at those around him. Her frustration was clear. How can someone with his power and influence ignore the chaos unfolding around him? The more she speaks, the harder it is for people to dismiss her as just another voice in the crowd. Jaguar's claims are now demanding attention. Jaguar Wright might be a smaller player in the industry, but that also makes her an easier target. She's no stranger to controversy or even legal trouble, and has always been a bit of a wild card, taking on the industry heavyweights without flinching, even when it puts her in a risky position. Her persistence is admirable, but some wonder if it might be a bit reckless too. She's certainly not alone in calling out her peers, but then, almost out of nowhere, a sudden apology surfaced from peers. After such a viral moment, the timing of that apology raised a lot of eyebrows. Word on the street is that it might not have been peers simply rethinking things. There's speculation that the power couple themselves may have pulled strings behind the scenes, ensuring the fallout didn't go any further than it already had. Rumors are swirling that Jay Z and Beyoncé might have had their legal team on standby, ready to step in with some serious threats if things got out of hand. Insiders say they were quick to send a message to peers, warning him to either shut down the narrative or face consequences. Known for fiercely protecting their image, it's no surprise the Carters wouldn't let these claims go unchecked. Just days after the YouTube episode aired, Piers found himself in hot water, ultimately issuing a public apology on behalf of his media company. In his statement, he acknowledged that they should have fact-checked Jaguar's allegations, which he admitted were unverified. During that interview, Jaguar Wright made serious accusations about Jay Z and Beyoncé, Piers said. As I noted, they weren't there to respond, but now they have. Their lawyers reached out, stating that these claims are completely false and without any factual basis. This entire situation serves as a reminder of the Carters' far-reaching influence. Even a high-profile journalist like Piers Morgan felt compelled to backtrack when their names entered the conversation. It sends a crystal-clear message. Cross Jay Z and Beyoncé, and you might end up doing some serious damage control. As this saga unfolds, it's evident that no one wants to go up against this powerhouse couple, especially with their legal team ready to step in at the first sign of trouble. But why is Justin Combs speaking out now? The timing has everyone questioning his motives. Some believe he simply had enough of watching his father, Diddy, take all the heat while others escape unscathed. Perhaps Diddy knows too much, and those in power have decided it's time to distance him before he becomes a liability. Or maybe Justin feels a deeper betrayal, not just from the industry, but from those he once saw as family, like Jay and Beyoncé. Some of the wilder theories suggest that Jay and Beyoncé have been consolidating power behind the scenes for years. Could they have been planning to edge Diddy out, positioning themselves to stay at the top while he faces the consequences? Whatever the case, the layers of intrigue keep building, and the power dynamics in the industry are shifting right before our eyes. Justin decides to speak out. This isn't just about personal betrayal. It's about power, influence, and control over an industry built on secrecy. His willingness to snitch could be the first crack in a carefully constructed facade. So what happens if Justin spills everything? If he truly lets it all out, this could become one of the biggest scandals in music history. We're not just looking at tarnished reputations. This could trigger legal battles, investigations, and a spotlight on individuals who were never meant to be exposed. If Jay and Beyoncé have skeletons hidden away, Justin seems ready to bring them into the open. And if the entertainment industry has shown us anything, it's that when the powerful feel threatened, they fight back with everything they have. Could Justin's boldness put him at risk? Or will he be the one to survive, finally pulling back the curtain on the industry's inner workings. One thing is clear, this isn't just about Diddy, Jay Z, or even Beyonce. This is about who truly holds the reins in the entertainment world and what they're willing to do to maintain their power. That wraps it up for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.